Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophia, pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue our exploration and a special summer program, which is just one single Chinese character a day, which make my life easier. And I'm enjoying to show you how just focus on one character is working from how it's made up with. Most of the time, these characters are made up at least with two parts, and I can unpack it for you, and then how it's translated on Google Translate. And so you can see how versatile each individual Chinese character can become. So today we're talking about 能, which is able. And when we translate kind of like can, when we translate English can, you can do this, you can do that, this can. We often translate it 能 你可以做什么 你可以做什么 something else. Okay, cool. Okay, 能 is a contemporary that looks like that. And you can see, compared with the ancient version, the net got dismissed. And I couldn't tell this actually means a bear, but actually I can. Because in contemporary Chinese, when we see the character bear, we just add 4 dots in there. But I never connect the dot. Why a bear character looks so much similar to able, to can, this character. So it's still a little bit mystery to me, because now when we look at a bear by itself, there is fire underneath the bear. Doesn't mean ancient hunter-gatherer society, we catch a bear and then we put it on barbecue, like barbecue a bear to mean it's bear that's actually being barbecued. Because in some other characters, we put dog on top of fire, and we have a dog barbecue, and that means in a few episodes ago we talked about the vibe. That's kind of using the energy to transform the form, the meat, right? So cooking, food processing, that is the vibe that we're using, the 人, that has put the dog meat on top of the fire. So now we have bear meat on top of fire. So that's a similar structure. So this is a little bit mystery that I haven't fully resolved yet. But as far as we go here for this program, we just know this means bear. That's a visual representation of bear. And we kind of can see here, the bear has 4 legs. It's pretty muscular. These are the meat symbol. And it got a kind of spoon, like a big head, I guess, that can bite off something. So this is like a 4 parts of Chinese characters representing a bear. And then at the bottom, I would argue it could either mean it's fire, that does indicate a bear barbecue, or it could mean 4 dots. Well, I cannot, because if these are the 4 legs, I cannot say here are 4 legs again, because sometimes the Chinese character do put 4 dots to mean 4 paws of animals. So now this doesn't make sense, because we already have four legs over there, cannot be 4 paws under here. So it's bear barbecue. Somehow Chinese use bear barbecue to mean bear. It could be something else. I mean, it could be not a fire, a bonfire over there. I don't know, mystery. Okay, the top is net. So net, Chinese simply use a big space, like an arch, to mean a space, right? A space kind of excluding. So there's a border or boundary from within the space to external from the space, right? And use 2 crosses right next to each other to mean it's a net structure. And you don't have to draw out the full net, right? Just 2 of them, enough to show the structure. And that visually represent net. So a net next to bear, you can see the emission of the fire symbol from there, right? And further emission or discard the net message in contemporary Chinese. So you can see each step of the way, the language got super simplified again. So the net capture the bear, means the bear as probably a representation of a powerful muscular animal, that the bear's ability, the muscle power got captured, got contained within the net. Therefore, humans can somehow tap into its muscular power. Probably that's what that is. That's my suspect. Okay, so this known, even if it's many strokes in comparison to other regular Chinese characters on average, this is kind of a strokey. You have to, write many times, like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, 10 strokes is a lot for Chinese characters. So for this character to carry such a basic meaning of being able or capable, or even like an English small word can, like a can does mean like able, right? It's a simplified able form that go in front of other verbs, right? Either it's can or may. Chinese doesn't distinguish, it's just known. Because English has a lot of can and may, so Chinese use like this frequency of this character being used in Chinese is super high, even if it's so many strokes, because it's translated as the most corresponding character to can and may. And you can see 可 is also can be used as a can translation. So 可 means divine decoding, right? I forgot if I did a 可 in one of the episodes, single word, but the 能 definitely make it even more, like make it obvious. This 可 means permission, like you can or cannot, like legally, or permit from the divine. If you're able to do that, you're authorized to do that. But 能 means if you have the muscular power or your innate ability, if you can do that. So if we did distinguish, those are the two, two parts of power you can do it. Two parts of able to do it. One is permission. The other one is you have the ability. So 能 is on the ability side. And I don't exactly know English. English have able and capable. Like capable is longer. It's part of, like able is part of capable. So I don't know why English have both of them. And then as a noun, then it carried over because it starts from this muscular energy of the bear. Then it becomes like an energy when it pairs with 能源, like energy source, or 能量, like energy with farming activity that you can use that to be productive. And then ability, 能力, 力 is power. So I guess 能, even if it started with physical power, eventually extended into other types of, talents or power of things you can do, or being resourceful, or coming up with new ideas. All that are covered under this 能 concept. So here we go. We have able. That means the bear got captured. So you have this bear superpower of muscles, and probably the bear are kind of, I don't know, intellectually or intelligently, if the bear have a good nose about what's going on. So, but the bear in Chinese culture represent a special, talent or power or ability. And then once you capture that, once you can harness that, then you can convert it to something you can be useful, right? Okay, so that's 能. Cashing into the currency of thinking by one word a day. See you another day.